Battle for the Young by Gbile Akanni.
Chapter 1. While you are young.
In 1985, I was invited to preach at a professor's daughter's wedding. You can imagine the cream of society seated: professors, doctors, businessmen and women, high-ranking government officials, etc. Men and women who seem to have made their mark in the world. As I brought the word of life to the young couple who were just starting their journey into marriage, I set forth principle upon principle on how God designed the home to work. God enabled me to bring out the message with clear instructions and illustrations. He also permitted me to share living testimonies on how the principles have worked both in my personal experience and in several homes I have been privileged to watch over. After the service, two people came to me, one after another. The first man, quite elderly, looked at me and adjusted his spectacles and said,
"Young man, I wish I met you in 1943. If I had met you 42 years ago and heard what you are preaching now, I would not be what I am today. What can I do now? I have spoiled my life. I have wasted my marriage, and I don't even know where to begin again. I wish I had met you then. Where were you when I just married?"
The second person was the wife of a university professor. She walked up to me and looked at me with eyes full of regret and said,
"Well, I thank you for all you have said. For me, it's too late, but I'm going to buy the tapes for my daughter so that she will not go the way I went."
All through the day, I could not get their words out of my mind. So a man can hear the word of God too late? So wrong choices made early in life might never be correctable again later on in life? I suddenly realized the great privilege of being young. I realized the prime value of being a youth. It became clear that there are things that must happen to me as a youth if I will not live my adult years in regret. This marks the end of chapter 1.